All right, boxing out time. This is the part of the show that we do every single show except for the last one, where we give our stat of the night. Yeah, we did the Behind Enemy Lines last show.
That's
you're right.
Yeah,
okay. Exactly. What up, Dion Waiters? Okay, so for me, stat of the night is Kelly Olynyk's career high 21 points.
Yeah.
And as Courtney Lee said after the game, it was probably because there was a guy in the stands wearing Gonzaga sweatshirt.
Did he say guy?
Did he say guy?
He said somebody. He might not have meant a guy.
There you go.
I don't know.
Kelly's got an eye for those Gonzaga sweatshirts.
I'm just saying, he didn't say it was a guy. I don't know.
Okay, well, whatever gender the person was wearing.
Somebody in the stands with a Gonzaga sweatshirt.
But
to him. I don't know.
He impressed them, that's for sure. They were very impressed.
Whoever they were.
Okay, so what's your stat of the night?
My stat of the night is 1 million, and that is how many big leads the Celtics have blown this season. They've blown 1 million big leads this season. Did you know that? 1 million.
It's a little higher than I expected.
It's a million. I checked this twice. It's definitely true. 1 million.
Basketball reference, I
yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, the game log, yeah. They've blown 1 million leads this season. It's incredible. 18-point lead today. They just got killed down the stretch. They blew leads last week before that. I mean, just it seems like every other game now we're seeing them get up 20 points and blow it.
If a figurative number makes more sense than a real number, then isn't it really more real than the
real
number?
Just go with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 1 million is the real answer. I don't even care what the actual answer is.
Okay, so who's your baller of the night then?
All right, I'll go with Olynyk. I mean, like you said, 21 points is impressive. I mean, he shot really efficiently, 8 of 11, 3 of 5 from three-point range. And there's still things he can improve. You know, he's still a little bit tentative on both ends of the floor. There's still moments where he gets the ball with a wide-open look at the basket, and he could shoot, and he pump fakes instead and passes. He still needs to develop some more confidence. I mean, I think this could have been a 30-point game for him because he had a lot of minutes and a lot of chances to score, and he just needs to keep finding his moments to attack. But, you know, he's developing. He's 3 months into his career, and he's still feeling his way out there. He definitely has the body and the brain to be a really, really good player, and he's kind of just discovering his potential and feeling it out. He's going to be really good, and, you know, nights like this show that he's still growing. It was nice to see that.
His defense, though.
His defense,
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
I mean, you assume it's going to be a problem looking at his body type coming into the league.
Yeah.
He's not able to really defend in the post.
No, he's really not. You know who he reminds me of is Andrea Bargnani.
Yeah.
Both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a good shooter.
Yeah, they're similar offensive players, yeah.
And he's an awful defensive player. He's kind of like Andrea Bargnani.
But he's not, like, Andrea is just clueless. Like, he guards the baseline sometimes.
And Kelly Olynyk's not.
Kelly, I mean, he's a rookie, obviously, so he needs time to develop. But he looks like he at least is trying and making. Like, it's not. I don't mean like effort. I mean like he's trying to fit into that system. Mm-hmm. While Andrea looks like he has no idea what a defensive system is. He doesn't understand covering for guys, recovery, all that kind of stuff. He kind of just jumps at whatever he sees. And usually that means that he's leaving wide open lanes. While Kelly, he just seems like it's moving too fast for him right now, and he's just kind of a step behind. But he doesn't look like he's completely clueless out there.
Yeah, maybe he'll grow out of that. We'll see.
Well, he's a rookie. You expect him to grow out of that.
He's a rookie. It's true.
Yeah. One of the toughest transitions for a rookie is if you're a big man trying to learn how to defend the perimeter in the NBA. And learn how to do switching and all that kind of stuff. Because most big men in college are usually playing zone or some type of zone.
And I don't think he even knows if he's a big man yet. He's still kind of figuring out.
He's not yet.
Well,
not at all.
It's like Vitor Faverani's been in and out of the rotation all season, and Humphries has been in and out. Like, there's different guys taking over different roles, and he doesn't really know where he fits into it.
Right now, Kelly's a spot-up shooter that tries to hustle under the boards. He's basically a poor man's Ryan Anderson.
Yeah, or like a Steve Novak or something.
Yeah,
like, he's kind of an outside shooter and not much else. So, like, how do you find your spot in this system defensively? I don't know.
Well, I think he wants to start getting into the high post at some point in this season because that's where his game is. His game is facing up guys from 18 feet out, not parking at the three-point line. All right, well, a guy that can score in the post is Paul Millsap.
Hey!
It's an easy call for me. I mean, what was it, 34 and 16?
15? Yeah.
I can't read with my glasses off. But he can score, glasses or not. He's a really, really, really good player. He'll never get his due. No. Maybe if he goes to New York or LA, he'll finally get appreciated as a good power forward. But he's kind of the epitome of what you want out of a power forward these days. He's a really talented scorer from the low post, the high post, and he can shoot the ball very well from the perimeter. And he rebounds very well. I mean, he does everything that you want. And now he's in the position for the first time in his career where he's pretty much the best player on the team. Yes, and this is his chance to really emerge as a big star, get 25 and 10 every single night. And he's got a good chance to be that kind of player.
Yeah, and he's the one guy still proving that conventional power forwards work. There's all this talk in the league about stretch fours. Guys like Kevin Love, veterans like KG and Duncan and Bosh that can shoot these 18-foot jumpers. Millsap is the one guy who's still playing the conventional power forward role and making that work, and it's really cool to see that because it still does work.
Are you referring to Tim Duncan as a new age stretch four?
I
think Tim Duncan's the ultimate low post player of all time. No, but he can shoot.
But he can also make 18-foot jumpers.
Yeah, but that's because Tim Duncan's one of the best big men in the history of the game.
He's one of the guys creating this perception that that's what power forwards should do, is shoot 18-footers. And Paul Millsap's the guy saying, no, you don't need to do that. You can play more conventional post-up game and make that work.
Yeah, but he's also a great three-point shooter, or a great mid-range shooter, and he's a good three-point shooter.
Yeah,
he's a 40% three-point shooter. That's phenomenal for a big man. Great, pretty much great for any player.
Yeah, it's not really the role that he plays on this team, though. Especially with Horford out, it's like, I'm going to be the post guy now, and that's what I do best, and he's proving that.
But his whole career, he's kind of been that new age stretch four, especially when he's playing next to Jefferson. He was he's so talented. He doesn't have to park at the perimeter. Mm-hmm. He can get there. He can dribble the ball, that kind of stuff. But his game has always been that he's a guy that can bruise down low, but he'll take you out of the paint when he needs to if you're playing him loose. But on this team, he needs to be kind of that guy that just dominates down low and he'll step out whenever he wants to. But he's going to be a low post bruiser. And tonight was the start of a new era, at least for 2014 for the Hawks. Is that it's an era where Paul Millsap is your go-to guy, and you're going to run your entire team through him.
And they very well could hold down the 3 seed in the East, even with Horford out. I mean, Millsap's that good, and they've got a good supporting cast.
And there's nobody to knock them out of it.
There's nobody to knock them out of it, so why not?
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for 2013. Evans, it was a good year. We'll see you in like 3 days, so let's not get too emotional here. But for Evans Clinchy, I'm Jared Weiss. This has been the final show of 2013 of the Garden Report on Celtics Blog and CLNS Radio.